Welcome to a session in which we will discuss business viability framework. A person who wants to start a business usually has a specific idea in her mind. We call such a person entrepreneur. But to go from an idea to an actual business is a big jump for an entrepreneur. How should she make this jump? A useful framework that helps her in doing so is called business viability framework. The English word viable means if something will work or not. Business viability framework can be used to check if a business idea will work or not before we start the business. This framework allows an entrepreneur to take a step-by-step approach to do this check. The business viability framework, which we will look at, has 5 steps. The names of the first 4 steps begin with the English letter C. The name of the last step begins with the English letter E. So, we call this framework 4C plus E. Saying it like this makes it easy to remember this framework. To understand this framework, we have to go back to the definition of business. Do you remember it? We define business as a recurring economic activity of delivering services or selling goods after making or buying them. This is done with an aim of making profits, having invested money in it. Let's begin with that part of the definition where we say delivering services or selling goods. For a business to sell its goods or services, someone has to buy them. We call such people customers. Formally, we define customers as those who pay money directly to the business in return for its products or services. But will our business be the only business to sell these products or services? No. There may be other businesses also which will sell similar or the same products or services. Customers will have a choice of going to those businesses instead of coming to us. These other businesses are called competitors. Formally, we define competitors as any other business which sell the same or similar products or services. So, the first step in the business viability framework is called customers and competition. This step makes an entrepreneur think about 2 things. The first is about likely customers for the business, and the second is about likely competitors of the business. The definition of business also refers to delivering services and making or buying goods. The second step in the framework is capabilities. This is about what a business will need to make or buy products and deliver services. There are 3 parameters which fully define capabilities of a business. The first is skills that a business will need to make products or deliver services. But often, skills will not be enough as some equipment will also be needed. And that is the second parameter of capabilities. The third and the final parameter is the time needed to make products or deliver services using skills and equipment. This parameter helps an entrepreneur understand how much time she will need to spend to run the business well. Let's return to the definition of business. It also talks about with an aim of making profits. This part of the definition indicates that the main reason for doing business is to make profits. We subtract costs from revenues to calculate profits in a business. Revenues is the money that a business earns from the customers by selling its products and or services to them. Cost is the money spent by a business on making, buying, or selling its products. The third step in the business viability framework is called costs and profits. It is in this step that an entrepreneur thinks about expected costs, expected revenues, and hence expected profits from the business. The last part of the definition of business is having invested money in it. This indicates that an entrepreneur will have to put some of her own money in the business. Why is such an investment needed in a business? This investment is needed to start, to run, as well as to grow the business, which means that this invested money can't be taken out of the business quickly by an entrepreneur. We call this investment as capital, and that is the 4th step in the business viability framework. Capital is of two types. The first type is called fixed capital. This is the amount of money that will be used by a business to buy equipment as explained in the capabilities step. The second type of capital is called working capital. This is the money that any business needs to pay for salaries, raw materials, etc. if its revenues are not enough to take care of the costs. Thus, the fourth step helps an entrepreneur understand how much fixed capital and working capital will be needed for the business. There are a number of external factors influencing any business. These factors, when taken together, are called environment. This is the fifth and the last step of a business viability framework. Business environment includes law and policies which can affect it. Changes in the society may lead to new products and services. This is also a part of business environment. Natural calamities and disasters affecting the supply of raw material and labor is also an example of business environment. Thinking about business environment helps an entrepreneur consider those things which are beyond her control but may affect the first four steps of the framework and hence the business. To summarize, the 4C plus E business viability framework allows an entrepreneur to take a step-by-step approach to check if a business idea is practical or not. The first step helps in thinking about the likely customers and likely competitors for the product or services that the business is considering. In the second step, the entrepreneur thinks about the skills, equipment, and the time needed to make or buy products or deliver services. In the third step, an entrepreneur thinks about the costs, revenues, and profits of the business. The next step is about identifying how much fixed and working capital will be needed by the business. In the last step, an entrepreneur thinks about external factors that may affect the business. It is only when an entrepreneur goes through these 5 steps of analysis, she will understand if a business idea is likely to be practical or not. That, in a nutshell, the 4C plus E business viability framework.